I grew up in a single mother household. Growing up with a single mom was hard. I mean, she worked a lot. We saw her when she would drop us off to school, pick us up from school, she'd go back to work, make sure we had dinner before she went back to work, and then come back afterwards. So my brother was like I would say he was a parent figure in my life. Like he babysat us. He did everything for us that my mom couldn't do when she was at work. My drive to be successful came from my mother. Just watching her handle being a single mother and handle being like an owner of a company, that took like a lot of effort. It took a lot of time. Her determination to succeed and to provide for her family, that inspired me in a way. I already knew I wanted to become a neurosurgeon starting in the 6th grade, so it was very important to me to go to a high school that had great academics, that had a great support system, and to just be able to go get my work done and achieve the grades that would allow me to pursue my dream. Milwaukee Lutheran definitely did that for me. I'm very set up, and because of the academic structure that they have here and the opportunities I have here, I was able to get a full ride and attend a really good college that has a really good program for my major. My emotions going into my freshman year were kind of conflicting. I wasn't scared to come to Milwaukee Lutheran. I just didn't want to start over. Like, I already had friends, I was already comfortable. I didn't want to have to make new friends. When I walked into Milwaukee Lutheran, I felt like I belonged here. It felt like home. I think what makes Milwaukee Lutheran so special is the loving environment that they try to put in place for the students. My friends who went to other schools said that it seemed like the teachers were just there to do their job and not to actually love and care for the students. But here at Milwaukee Lutheran, my experience was way different. I could go and talk to the teachers if I had anything going on in my personal life, academically, socially. I could go to them and they would support me. Anything to set me up for success, they were willing to help with. My teachers definitely instilled confidence in me. When I would doubt myself, they always made it very evident that I'm an astonishing student and that I could really do anything that I set my heart to do, and that everything just takes a little bit of hard work, but the hard work pays off in the end. And they always made sure that I knew that if I ever needed support on anything, there's people that are willing to support me, and there's people that are there who also want to see me succeed. I think out of everyone in the building, my teachers had a better understanding of me than my friends did. When I was younger, we used to go to church, and then we started moving around a lot, so then we kind of just stopped going to church. Didn't have time. Mom was always working, things like that. Milwaukee Lutheran definitely had a huge impact on my faith. And outside of the choir room, I would also say that my religion classes, especially my junior and senior religion teacher, he made the Bible, he made God very easy to understand. He answered our questions very thoroughly, and we talked about a lot of tough topics in that class, like a lot of controversial topics. So I also think that really had a big impact on my faith as well. I know the Bible very well because of my religion classes. The moment that I had in Milwaukee Lutheran where I feel like I really gave my life over to Christ would be junior year choir retreat. Mr. Simonton and Mr. Eubanks gathered everyone that was at the retreat, and they started talking, and they started singing this song, and they taught it to us, and I just remember everyone started crying. And that was the day that I realized that God has power, that everything that this school taught us about God, that's when I finally realized this is exactly what I want to work on, my faith with God. Ever since then, I've encouraged other people to work on their faith with God, and I try to instill God in what I do every day. I'm a biomedical science major, pre-med. After I graduate and I finish my medical schooling, I am going to go to residency to become a neurosurgeon.